standard is MAFS KG11. Describe objects in the environment using names of shapes and describe the relative positions of these objects using terms such as above, below, beside, in front, behind, and next to. The objective of this lesson is, given an image of a shape, students will be able to identify the name and location of the shape with 75% accuracy or 9 out of 12 questions correct. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, good afternoon, class.
Good morning.
We're a little bit later in the day there, Nicholas. You ready for this? All right. So, we're going to look at some shapes just to get our brains going, okay? And I want you guys to raise your hand and tell me the name of the shape, okay? So, how about this one? Who knows the name of this shape? Nicholas?
Triangle.
Triangle, very good. We know it's a triangle because it has 3 connected sides. What about this one? What is the name of this one? Teresa? Square. And we know it's a square because it has how many sides?
4.
4, and they are all the same in their length, right? No matter what we turn it, same length. This one. What's the name of this shape? It has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Starts with that letter.
Rectangle.
Rectangle, very good. It is a rectangle. You know that because there's the 2 long sides and the 2 short sides. It's a 4-sided shape, but it's a bit different than our square. All right, and then I have a tricky one. Let's see who remembers. What is the name of this shape? It does kind of look like a stop sign. You're right. A stop sign is the 8-sided shape, the octagon. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Kind of looks like a house. Do you want to remember the name of this shape? All right, that's okay. This one's called a pentagon. You guys say pentagon?
Pentagon.
A pentagon. That one looks like a house, right? All right. So what we're going to do, I'm going to use the pentagon because that's the one we need to get inside our brains. I'm going to do something with it, and then you tell me what happens, okay? All right, so I'm at pentagon. What happened to it? It disappeared, right? You guys can't see it. It went behind my back. And when you put something behind you, you move it to a new spot, you move it to a new location, and that's going to involve one of our special words that we're going to use called prepositions. Can you guys say prepositions?
Preposition.
I know, it's a pretty long word. That was good using your words, Nicholas. All right, so we're going to talk more about different locations, new spots that we're going to put things in. And when you put something in a new spot, it changes how you can see it, right? Because we went from being able to see all of the pentagon to when it went behind me, you can't see any of it. All right. So what we're going to do, you guys can go ahead and leave those papers down. Make sure you flip them over so you can see them when I'm talking, okay? So just have them in front of you because I'm going to draw some examples of the different prepositions. You guys say prepositions.
Prepositions.
Very good. Those are those new spots, those new places where we put things. All right, the first one I'm going to write is called above. Everyone say above. All right, so I'm going to draw a picture. Let's do, what shape is this? A star. Very good, Teresa. That's a good answer. All right, so I'm going to make a little circle above the star. Now, what direction, which way is this little circle going? Is it going up or is it going down compared to the star? Up. Wow, that's a big word. Up. That's right. Above is going to be when it's going up, 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 up to the top. But look, it's not touching the star, is it? No, there's some space in between there. If it was down there, it would be on top of it. But right now, we want to really focus on that word called above. Everyone say above.
Above.
That's right. That's when it's on top and it's not touching. All right, so now we're going to move on to our next word. Below. Above and below are opposites. Below It's gonna go down, 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 but it's not touching again, it's below it. All right. You guys can look at your papers too. There's different pictures to represent it. All right, our next one is going to be beside or next to. Now there's two different ways you can do this. You can go over here, or you can go over here. Just like, everyone, move your arms. Yes, look at you guys going. All right, now put them next to your body, just like this. Keep your hands by you, Teresa. All right, so look at your arms. You have an arm right here. You have an arm right here. They're beside you. They're on your sides, right? On the side of your body, on the side of your belly. Your arms are beside you. They're next to you. All right, and then we have two more. We have in front. This one is a little tricky. This one, in front, I want you to think of I want you to put your finger up. Go ahead and put it down a little bit, just like this, Teresa. There you go, there you go. All right, your finger is in front of your face. You can go ahead and bring it up closer if you need to see it. Ready? Not touching. There you go, it's in front. See how I have some space in between here? Your finger is in front of my face. All right, so this one, we can see it, right? You can see your finger? It's in front of you. Now we're going to put it behind. Put it behind your head. Can you see it? No, it's at the back of you, right? Just like, what's something that you wear that goes behind you when you come to school? Underwear. Your underwear would be down here. What goes on your back that you wear that would go behind you?
A hoodie.
Your hood could go behind your head. You put your books in it, it has straps on it. What do you wear on your backpack? Exactly. Your backpack goes behind you because when you put it on, you can't really see it, right? Not until you take it off. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to act this out. So, let me see. Nicholas, will you be a helper and pass out a cup to each person and a block to each person as well? Okay. So what we're going to do, all right guys, come on, we need to pass them out. Thank you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to act these out. So everyone get your block out. What shape is your block? A square. All right, so you're going to take your cup. I want you guys to flip your cup upside down. Perfect. Make sure you have your block, Nicholas. Thank you. All right, we're going to practice. The first one we're going to do is above. So everyone put your block above your cup. That's when it's up, 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 and it's not touching the cup. Everyone say above. There you go. All right, the opposite of above is below. So we're actually going to put our block below. There you go. If you did it like that, that would be okay too. Because below and under are the same thing. All right. And then what was another one we had? We had beside or next to. Remember, just like our arms are next to our body, it could go on this side. It could go on this side. Both of those are okay. So put it on the side of it, beside it. And it's okay if it's on the table. That one's okay. All right. Then we have in front. So in front of your cup, you're going to be able to see it. Yep, that would be in front. You're just going to be right here, in front. And then behind, remember like our backpack goes behind our back. It's going to be hard to see, right? All right. Nicholas, you go ahead and collect the materials, please. All right. Thank you. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use what we just learned and we're going to do a paired project. We're going to grab our buddies and do a special activity. So, we are going to be doing some cutting. So we're going to need to make sure we have our safety fingers going on. I see those over there, Teresa. All right. And you know what? The holidays are coming up. We're going to have Christmas. you guys share this one, okay? Alright, so before we can actually get to the cutting part for the project, I want us to read, go ahead and put that down. I want us to read what we have going on right there, okay? So, the first one, where do you think the hat is? The hat is above or below? If you guys need help, you can look up here too. So, above or below? Above, because above is on top, but it's not touching. That's right. All right, the next one, right here. Do you think the hat is below or next to? Below. It's going down, down, down. It is below. All right, we're gonna look at the next one, number 3. Where is the hat? I see it's kind of down, but it's somewhere where we can see the whole thing is actually in front of the snowman. Say in front. Okay. We're gonna go to number 4. It looks like it's towards the snowman's back. Who remembers where that is? It's going back here like the backpack. It is behind. Say behind. That's right. All right. Number 5. The hat is beside the snowman. On your paper, point to where else the hat could be. To be beside the snowman, or it could be next to him. Very good, Teresa. It could be on the other side, right? Each side would be right, the left or the right. And then finally, touch on the paper where the hat is. And then we'll talk about where it is. The last one. Okay. And for that one, it is next to the snowman. All right. So now that we went over that, now is going to be the time for the cutting part, okay? Now, everyone show me your safety fingers. They go like this? Nope, we're going to put them together, okay? All right. So we're going to take a sheet of paper. All right, personal space, guys. Thank you. Okay, so we have scissors. I want you to go ahead and cut out one of the hats. What we're going to do is with your partner, you're going to match, you're going to do what it says for the snowman, okay? We're going to do it all together, but go ahead and cut out your hat. Good, you have your thumb in the top hole and the other finger's going in the bottom. Nice safe hands over there, Nicholas. I just want to cut and come over to this. You guys ever seen Frosty the Snowman? Yes? There's a song on it. Frosty the Snowman. Oh, I see you put your hat on top of your snowman. Okay. Alright. So what we're gonna do is I want you guys to, with your partner, we're gonna match the different prepositions. So the different spots where we can put the hat, okay? So the first one is above, so go ahead and match that. Oh, I see you. I see you have it done, Teresa. Nicholas, go ahead and grab your hat. There you go. And above. Wow, that is really above, but that is right. It's on top and not touching. All right, for the next one, below. That is going to go down, down, down. Underneath that snowman is going down below. So go ahead and stick it right there. There you go. And it is below. And then what do we have next? In front. It's like my fingers in front of my face. There, yes, that would be in front too, right? We're able to see the whole. Actually, put it like this. There you go. This would be okay too. It's in front of the snowman. It's just raised up a little bit. Behind. This one is going to be super tricky. How do we put it behind the snowman? We can't move the snowman picture so that the hat can fit underneath of it. Wow, you guys figured it out on your own. If you put it at his back, you flip the paper over, right? You could do it like that. Or you just put it right underneath. It is at his back, it is behind him. I want you guys to remember that for when we do our test later, okay?
I can still see that.
Huh, that's a good observation, we sure can. Alright, and then finally, beside the snowman. Put your hat beside. I want you guys to check each other's work to see. Is it beside? Alright, yes, either side, it would be beside the snowman. Alright, Nicholas, you're my teacher's helper, so I go ahead and collect all the papers.
Why does our snowman have carrot noses?
I don't know. He didn't have a carrot nose. But if you guys get your work done early, maybe you guys can go ahead and color your snowman pages, okay? Alright. So before we go ahead and move on to our test, we're going to listen to a song to review the different prepositions, the different places that the things could be. It is a cheese, you are right. We're going to see where the cheese is going to those new spots. Above,
Below.
below, front of, behind. So there's some that we haven't done yet. I just want you to listen for above, below, beside, in front, and behind, okay? Inside, outside, those are different prepositions, different places that the things can be. Beside, next to. Look to see where the fox is. Above. Can you guys do that with me?
Below.
Below. In front of. Behind. Ooh, that one's a new one. Beside, we know that one. Between, that was a new one. Like I said, there's some on there that we haven't done yet, but that is okay. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and take our test. Alright. I want you to get a pencil out. I'm going to go ahead and read these aloud. And then you guys are going to do what the instructions say. Okay. There's one for you. Oh, let me have those. No, those are papers from earlier. Okay, so make sure you guys write your names at the top. Okay, so for number 1, oops, sorry. I want you to make an X on the shape that's below the circle. So find the circle and then look below it. want you to find the triangle. And then I want you to look next to it. I want you to circle the shape that's next to the triangle. This one could have two answers. I just want you to circle one of them. All right, pencils down when you're done. All right, number 3. I want you to find the pentagon. And I want you to look below the pentagon and draw a line through that shape. So find pentagon, look below it, draw a line. All right, pencils down. Oh, you're already done, okay. All right, for the next one, I want you to make a dot in front of the diamond. So find the diamond, make a dot right in front of it. Okay, pencils down. All right. I'm going to go ahead and collect papers. Okay. All right, and we're going to play a quick game before it's dismissal, and we're going to play Where is the Shape? Okay? So I have some shapes hidden around the room, and I'm going to give you guys some clues where to look for them, okay? Let's see. Everyone close their eyes for a second. No blinking. Okay. All right. You guys can open them. All right. So who would like to go first? All right. Let's see. Nicholas. All right. I'm going to give you a hint, okay? You can stand up for this activity. All right. I want you to find the pentagon. It is next to the elf. Very good. It's next to it. It's beside it. Everyone see how that's on the side? It could also be over here too. All right. Very good, Nicholas. All right. We're going to do one more. You can go back to your seat. All right, Teresa. Now we're going to find a rectangle. Okay, you found it. Using the words that we just did, where is the rectangle? It is. It's below the star because we have the star right here, and it's going down, down, down. Below. Wow, that was great using your words. All right, I just heard the bell, so good class, everyone. See you tomorrow.